Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister for ACC. Does she stand by her answers to oral question number 10 yesterday?
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, yes, I especially stand by my answer when I said that the policy was first agreed to by the Honourable Ruth Dyson when she was Minister of ACC.
Mr Supplementary.
Order. Order. Supplementary question, Iain Lees-Galloway.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. When she answered the primary question, quote, "The policy in respect of stopping weekly compensation to clients who refuse to provide a signed, unaltered copy of the ACC 167 form was first agreed by the Honourable Ruth Dyson in March 2006 in a briefing paper signed by her as Minister for ACC after discussions with officials," end quote. Was she aware that the briefing paper she referred to contained no reference whatsoever to stopping payments to ACC clients?
Order. 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 Honourable Judith Collins.
No, Mr Speaker, the report makes it very clear that that is exactly what's going to happen. If people can't fill out a form, and the form is required for the application, clearly that is exactly what's happening.
Supplementary question, Iain Lees-Galloway.
Where in that briefing paper does it reference stopping payments to claimants?
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, how can anybody get a claim through if they can't fill out the form? Pretty obvious.
Supplementary question, Simon O'Connor.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Supplementary question. What was the Minister's reaction on being briefed by ACC about the decision of the High Court as to the legitimacy of stopping weekly compensation for clients who refused to sign an unamended Form 167?
Honourable Judith Collins.
Well, Mr Speaker, my advice to ACC was that I believe that they should comply with the ruling, and I agreed with their decision that they advised me that they had taken not to appeal the decision, and I also asked them to attend to the form forthwith so that people couldn't have their claims disallowed or not even received for not having completed the form in an altered form.
Supplementary question, Iain Lees-Galloway.
When she answered the first supplementary question to question number 10 yesterday, quote, "The question is in relation to the ACC 167 form and the policy's adoption. It was adopted by Ruth Dyson. I do not have details on any other details he has asked for," end quote. Was she aware that paragraphs 2.6 and 3.2 of the briefing paper she tabled in the House yesterday did provide details about the question I was asking for in that supplementary question, and indicated that claimants were able to place conditions on ACC's authority to collect data in 2006 without fear of losing their weekly compensation?
Order. Order. Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, he's going to have to do that again. It was such a long question.
No, order. Yeah. Order. If the Minister is saying she couldn't clearly hear it, we have no choice but to hear the question.
Very good.
Thinking of an answer now.
Iain Lees-Galloway.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. When she answered the first supplementary question to oral question number 10 yesterday, quote, "The question is in relation to the ACC 167 form and the policy's adoption. It was adopted by Ruth Dyson. I do not have details on any other details he has asked for," end quote. Was she aware that paragraphs 2.6 and 3.2 of the briefing paper she tabled in the House yesterday did provide the details I was asking for in that supplementary question, and indicated that claimants were able to place conditions on ACC's authority to collect their data in 2006 without fear of losing their weekly compensation?
Speaker,
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, it was such a long briefing paper and I just tabled it, so I didn't actually have it with me.
Order. 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 If the member... Supplementary question, Iain Lees-Galloway.
Why did she make any claims about what that briefing paper actually said if she hadn't read the thing?
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, the member's asking about a particular point within it, and since I didn't have it with me, having just tabled it, I presume he had it. No, Mr Speaker.
Order.
Mr Speaker.
Order. Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, I ask for that member to be asked to withdraw and apologise for that comment he's just made.
Order. The member will withdraw and apologise for that interjection.
I withdraw and apologise.
Order. 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 Now, that sort of interjection leads to disorder. We've just had it withdrawn by one member. It will cease. Question number 8, Tim McIndoe.
My question is to the Minister for Tertiary Education.